What is it, guys? Welcome back to another episode of
Xtraversial.
I'm your host, Easy.
My name is Silver.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Episode 28.
28, almost 30.
No way. Celebration jiggle.
We were trying to... Wait, no. We recorded last week, right? No. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Was it because the lights were going out? No, that was last episode.
We almost didn't record today because your power went out.
Yeah. No, I think you got busy. It was your new job.
Yeah.
New job, guys. Pretty good.
Yep. New jobaloo.
So yeah, we'll have to be recording like at 6.
Yeah, because, well, it's temporary that hour. I'm like 9 to 6. So it's like, damn, but,
Are you getting paid for all those times? Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, taking classes.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. And, so I'm like, you know what? We're just going to have to, go over there after I get out at 6 because then we're just not going to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
That schedule is until, next week it's going to be the same thing. And then the week after that, I get my regular hours, so we'll see.
Oh, that's good. That's
but
good.
Yeah.
Man, and you showed me a photo of like you taking an 8-hour.
Yeah, these are 9 hours.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. Some days I have to go in person. Some days are at the house.
When Johnny like found me and ordering at Arby's.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking. No, it has to be like he got inside the class and it was going for 8 hours.
Oh no.
Fuck,
I was there.
How could you survive that? Do you have breaks within those 9 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's from 9 to 6. So our first break is at 11:15, and it's a 15-minute break. So we're back at 11:30, and then we have lunch from 1 to 2. So it's an hour, and then our second and final break is at 4:15. So come back at 4:30, and then, so it's pretty nice. So that way, you enter at 9. You already have in your head, okay, I'm gonna be here for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then I have my little break, and then an hour 15 left for the hour break. But when I'm at the house, the lunch break is not that fun because I feed my dogs first. I have 3 dogs. And then I have to clean one of my dog's areas every day because it's full of piss and poo. And doing all that, just 30 minutes just goes by. Like during this whole thing, you start realizing, geez, like time just flies, bro.
It does.
And so yeah, and then before you know it, I just have 30 minutes to make something to eat, freaking eat it, and then boom, back in. Mm-hmm. And and I clock in 4 times on my shifts. So I clock in at 9. Then at 1 for the lunch hour, at 2 when I come back, and then at 6. So I gotta be there on time,
Yeah.
But if anything happens where we don't clock in on time, our supervisor's like, just let me know and then we'll fix it.
Oh, that's
because there's proof that I've been there. So, but yeah, but at least when it's in person, you have like the full hour, So
that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. And usually it was from 12 to 1 the lunch hour, but I'm glad he moved it because at 12 everyone's eating. Like especially the building we're going at, there's different corporate jobs around and a bunch of food places, so everyone's going to go eat and it's just so full. But now at 1 like everyone's
Is it like a high school?
It's kind of like that. It's like a big corporate high school,
Jesus.
But yeah. It's been a lot, but yeah.
That's good. I'm glad that you got that job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And like,
continue. Forget about my cracks.
Yeah. And I'll be working like 5 days a week, so I'm gonna cherish those like 2 days off so much. It's like I understand these people now that work full-time jobs because it's like. It's like you only have 2 free days, And I get out, with this whole 9 to 6 thing, I get out at 6. You really don't have time for anything. Like, before you know it, like, right now it's 7:30 already. Last night I went grocery shopping with my mom. And then before you know it, it's like night, and just time goes by.
Damn.
Yeah, and then repeat it again the next day. But also, like, right when we're about to clock out at 6, we're like, damn, 9 hours already, you know? But
But that's for like the whole class thing. But once you get your hours, do you think that you're just gonna be at the same?
well, I am gonna be 9 hours regardless, but the hours can change. But for this training, it's 9 to 6. But for example, the offices open on regular days 7:45 in the morning, and they close at 9:15. So the earliest I'll get in is at 7:45, and the latest I'll get out is 9:15. So not bad. With my old job, the latest I would get out is like 11:30, or 11,
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, so yeah, and 9 hours is tedious, but it's 9 hours. So because we have the one lunch hour, so we're getting paid for the full 8 hours. So it's an 8-hour shift, but I'm there 9 hours. But technically, I'm working for 7.5 hours, but because we have our 2 15-minute breaks, that's 30 minutes, and the 1 hour break, so that's an hour and a half of breaks. So it's not too bad, But yeah,
That's good. Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a lot of info. It's like a lot to learn, and it's pretty overwhelming. But I think I can.
I'm getting the feeling at the end you're just gonna get a handbook, and then if you're.
I mean, any links that have been sent to us, I've been saving them in a PDF file, like everything, And I'm kind of getting the hang of a few things.
How many links are we talking about?
A lot.
Oh my god.
I'm talking. We have to learn. We've been learning. And we haven't, there's still a lot more left, but up until now, we've been learning 1, 2, 3, like 4 softwares. There's still more softwares to learn.
Jesus.
And it's a multitasking job, so it's like, yeah, it's a lot, but we're gonna do it, We gotta get paid.
Yeah, you gotta get paid.
No, and this whole training, it's like 9 hours at my house, but hey, I'm getting paid for it, so it's fine.
That's good.
Yeah. So we're gonna enter the first topic of the episode. Not a happy one.
No.
So this happened literally just yesterday. Rapper TAKEOFF from the group Migos passed away. Gun violence, and this has become such a recurring thing. Like, just like a month or almost 2 months ago, we lost PNB Rock also to gun violence. Like, it's just crazy, man. But this one was a big shocker. This was like, if you guys listen to rap and all that stuff, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Like Silver's not into that, but it's such a big news. It was everywhere.
Yeah. When Stacey told me what happened to TAKEOFF, I was like, damn, dude, are you serious? Like, how can was it his friend who started it, right?
So let's get into it, right? So Migos consists of 3 rappers. We got Offset, Quavo, and TAKEOFF. And to be honest, I'm not saying this because this happened now. I've been saying this. A lot of people have been saying this. TAKEOFF was the best member out of the 3, and he was the most underrated, like the least appreciated one. Como que, like, he didn't get the recognition he deserved, And we'll get into that part also. But yeah, and it's just like, that's crazy. Like, the best one out of the group passes away, But Offset kind of left the group a while back. I still don't know the full details of that whole thing, but it's been a while already since it's just been TAKEOFF and Quavo. But they don't go by Migos because Migos is the 3 people. They just go Quavo and TAKEOFF. So they've been making music, them too. And Offset is in his own way. So, okay, what happened was Quavo and TAKEOFF were in Houston. They were at a bowling alley, I believe it was.
Bowling alley.
And no, they got off and then they're playing a dice game or whatever. And so the headlines were all over a dice game. So it's kind of that's just crazy to think about.
I'm guessing it's even or odds.
Yeah, it's a lot of people do that, betting money or whatever for fun. And so this is still alleged. Well, a lot of people have come out to talk about this, eyewitnesses. So apparently what happened was there's a bunch of people there. Quavo gets in an altercation with someone, like an argument or something. Supposedly the other person was like making jokes about him. I don't know. And then it got pretty heated, and apparently Quavo got punched. And then, this whole thing started going, everyone's getting into it, and then almost everyone in that group of people, they were carrying guns. That's just, how they are. And then just everyone just started firing shots. There was this one video, it was very shaky, but you can see like all of a sudden it gets like really rumblous, and then all of a sudden you hear the pa 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 pa, and then the video cuts off. And yeah, so I don't know what it was. People just, the first thing, shit, everything's getting crazy, boom boom boom, I don't know. And so apparently what happened was a stray bullet hit Takeoff. And this morning I read supposedly the coroner's update or the coroner's result came out already, which is crazy. That takes a while. But apparently got hit in the torso and in the head. Definitely got hit in the head because some sicko posted a video of him on the floor. And it was really crazy. I don't want to get too into it, but the blood was like around this area, so I was like, he got hit in the head for sure. But now we know he also got hit in the torso. And it's just sickening that people just post these videos. And my curiosity, man, I was like, it just came up on my, everything's Twitter, right? So I saw it, wasn't fun to watch. And you can just see people surrounding him, especially Quavo, right there, like being just like screaming, he's just like in this shock. It was really tough to watch. It's like, and the same thing with PNB Rock. They also posted a video of him in that restaurant, and it was just blood everywhere. It was that one was really hard to watch because there was like way more blood. But Takeoff, it was just crazy. And so yeah. And then, people were saying, like, he just, like, Takeoff wasn't involved in anything. He was just, like, an innocent bystander. He was just chill. And that's what everyone said about him all the time. Like, he was always nice. He was, chill. He was the chillest out of the three. So, yeah, it's like, you didn't even do anything. You just got hit. Now, it's like, that's what they're saying. It was a stray bullet. And it makes sense because if he didn't do anything, why would someone just freaking shoot him, So maybe just everyone was just shooting like crazy and then someone got hit. As of now, it didn't say that other people got hit, which is crazy, right? Because there's a big group of people, shots are getting fired. You think multiple people are going to get hit, but apparently it was just Takeoff, which is just mind-blowing, And yeah, it's just like, so yesterday, before I clock in for work, I freaking read that. It's the first thing I get on Instagram, and it's one of those things you're just like, what? Like, there's no way, like, I was just like, wow. That one was a big one for the rap industry, for the rap world, because the Migos, like, it's just like this big thing. They have all these hit songs. Like, they've collabed with so many artists, and it's just crazy. And the whole entire day, you go on Twitter, Instagram, R.I.P., 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 and it's still like shocking, like it's just crazy. And you also start thinking about what has to be going through Quavo and Offset's minds right now. Like
I feel like Quavo has to be like it's his fault since he started it.
So yeah, it's like, so I don't want to be pointing fingers. There were people saying, "Oh, this is Quavo's fault," but it's like, yo, like, you know what he's feeling right now. It's like the fact that he has to go on the internet and be like seeing all the comments, "Oh, it's his fault." That's gotta be like so deteriorating for him. So, I don't know. Again, this whole story is alleged, but that's what everyone's been going with. But we're probably gonna get more updates throughout the week.
What is the band gonna be called now?
No, Migos is always gonna be Migos, even though it hasn't been Migos anymore. But Migos, it's always been them three. So like I said, like Offset's not making music with them anymore. So Quavo and Takeoff, they're making music together, but they just release it as Quavo and Takeoff, you know. So I don't know the full details of that, you know, beef, but and not many people do either because it was just so out of the blue. But it's been like that for a while, you know. But Migos is always gonna be them three, like, you know.
Damn.
But that's just crazy, you know. And they're also all related, by the way. Some people didn't know that. I don't know if you knew that, but
No.
I think Quavo is Takeoff's cousin, no, uncle, or vice versa, and then Offset is like a cousin or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, they're all related. But it's really sad. Like it's still like, I guess I haven't wrapped my head around it still. It's just too crazy. Like, and it's happening so often, especially with gun violence. It's not even funny. Like, something has to be done. Like, I don't know what, but it's just wild. But going to something else I was talking about, just last week, him and Quavo were doing this interview and with with Nore, I think you say it. He has this podcast called Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty well known in that world. And so Quavo and Takeoff dropped the project together, and then Nora was saying, and everyone thinks that Nora was saying, like, you were like shining in this one. You were always shining, but in this one, you were like, wow, like. And then Takeoff was saying, like, yeah, you know, I think it's been enough. Like, I have to get my recognition. And another way of saying that is, like, you got to give me my flowers. You know, it's like, you know, have your staple in this whole world. And it's true. You know, like, oh, it's time you give me my flowers. I don't want him when I'm gone. Like, he just said that last week. Like, that's just so crazy to me, you know.
Yeah.
And he definitely was. You know, I've said it before. He's the best Migo, and he was just like the least appreciated one, to be honest. Like the least recognition, and yeah, it's just.
And then here comes like people. Oh, I've been a fan of him for so long.
Yeah, there's always gonna be people like that. People are gonna be streaming their music, and you know, it's. I've been hearing their recent singles, Quavo and Takeoffs lately, and yeah, very fire, you know. But it's like, man, you know, it's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. This is happening way too often. Like, it's just so sad, bro. But you know, rest in peace, Takeoff. You know, you sending like prayers to like the families, especially Quavo and Offset, because like as the Migos, they've been around for years and just years, like, and you know, if you've listened to them for a long time, it's just the biggest shocker, you know. It's just wild, you know. But you know, yeah, but this is like with the information we have now, you know. We're gonna get like new information throughout the week. But yeah, and then we didn't really know what we were gonna talk about, and then this happens. I'm like, you know, this could be like one of the first topics we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, R.I.P. Yeah.
It's okay. Everything will be
Yeah.
okay.
No, I mean, it's just sad. It's a shame. It's a shame that just like the first thing you think of, let me take out my gun and just start shooting. You know, like. You're in a public place, bro. Like, you're gonna hit someone. You can kill an innocent bystander, which in this case was Takeoff. He didn't. That was what I've been reading. He was just there. He was just there. You know, it's just so unfair. You know, but yeah. But yeah, moving on to the next topic of the episode: Elon Musk and Twitter.
Twitter.
Now, a lot of you may think this isn't like news, you know, but. So, it's been a while that's been like, okay, Elon Musk is going to acquire Twitter, but then the deal didn't go through, if you guys didn't know that. But now, he actually did it, you know? And he just came in the Twitter headquarters, and he fired the CEO and some other people, I think. He's just like, damn, okay. That's like, okay, you know? And, you know, first thoughts, like, yes, Twitter's going to be awesome. Twitter's going to be Twitter again, you know? And one of the things is, like, yeah, he said he wants to remove bots. But another thing he says, he wants to make it like a freedom of speech platform. And so one of the biggest worries when this first news came out was, because he said it before, is that he wants to bring Donald Trump back on Twitter. And
Why?
Donald Trump on Twitter isn't, you know, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. But Elon was like, oh, I think he was falsely banned, and I believe in freedom of speech, so I'm going to buy Twitter. And that's the one of the things I'm going to do. So he's just going to give them this big platform, you know, and it's going to create chaos. It created chaos when he got banned from Twitter, but I think there's just going to be chaos again when he comes back. And yeah, so yeah, freedom of speech, sure, but there's just some lines, you know, you just shouldn't cross.
I mean, he's not a president anymore.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but
He's going to run for president again now for the next one, so
shit.
yeah. I don't know. There's just, I don't even want to get into that, but
Dude,
that's one of the main worries. And
never
also,
talk about politician in xtraversial.
no, but I mean, we're talking about this, so it just had to be mentioned.
You see a finger?
But all right, guys. We're
Elon
back.
Musk,
The
Elon
audio
Musk,
went
biggest
out.
penis.
The audio went out, and I hate when this happens because I just don't know when it went out.
I gotta-
hope we weren't talking for a long time.
I got a
blabbering around.
big dick, and sometimes it hits the top, the bottom of the table, and well, the audio just goes out.
Interesting.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. So Elon Musk on Twitter. I think you were talking. You're like, oh, you didn't go to the rabbit hole of Twitter. Talking about Elon Musk and Twitter, and the repercussions that could happen. What did I say? Just in case, I don't know if it cut out. One of the people's biggest concerns is that he's gonna bring back Donald Trump. Yeah, stuff like that. So, like there's people that have concerns. Like,
And now since he's gonna, okay, everybody will have free speech. Everybody's just gonna go after Elon Musk then.
but you know what? He could care less. Like, he's the CEO. He bought Twitter. He's a billionaire. He owns Tesla, Starlink, all these things. Like, it's just like he doesn't have to care. You know, it's like, I don't know. Oh, one thing, he established this thing. I think this. Well, obviously, if people are already verified, then they have to start doing it. But if you want to keep being verified, you have to pay $8 a month. Now, I don't know that if you're not verified and you start paying this, you're now verified. I don't know. I don't think so. That'd be like,
nobody's gonna want to be fucking.
then everyone's gonna do it, because if you think about it, it's like, okay, I mean, being verified doesn't mean you're just gonna be famous. Like, no, like it doesn't mean that. But, and actually, you know what? It's not gonna play for everyone, because if it did, then being verified just wouldn't matter anymore, because everyone would do it.
Yeah.
You would have freaking accounts with 5 followers being verified. It just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, it definitely is. So if I were verified already, then I would have to start paying $8 a month to keep being verified, you know. So, but a lot of these people have money, so it doesn't matter. You pay more money for Netflix, you know. I mean, obviously you can do more with Netflix, but you know, with this one you're paying $8 just to have a freaking check mark.
Do I get any benefits? No. You get no benefits at all.
Give me money.
What the fuck? I just paid $8 and I got the verification. Why don't I have new followers?
Right.
I look like fucking Jesus.
But
Padre.
yeah.
My son. My son. You're not blind anymore.
Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. It's gonna be quite the roller coaster ride, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Twitter has always been chaotic. I'm all for
Yeah.
the drama. So
First it was Tumblr and then Twitter.
I'm here for it. You know, so
And now, yeah. Man, even Instagram has gotten like so stale, like boring. Algorithms doesn't work. You don't reach out.
it's just everything's changing, dude. Especially
Yeah.
with social media, like all these things, it's constantly changing, and you just like it becomes harder to keep up with it. And it's just like if you don't keep up with it, you're gonna become irrelevant, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, we're just going with the flow, you know. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, it'd be cool if one day this becomes our job, you know,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
right? But yeah, you know, I just don't know. But Twitter's fun, to be honest. All the memes and everything.
Mhm.
And to be honest, I get pretty well informed on Twitter, like with a lot of things. I think most of my news I get them on Twitter, and then Instagram. You know, so
Yeah.
it's like I think out of all my apps every day, I think I use Twitter a lot. Between Twitter and Instagram.
You're a twiddler?
I'm a Twiddler.
Fuck. What is your girlfriend gonna think of you?
She's on Twitter also, so
She's a twiddler as well?
I don't think as much as me, but
Oh my god.
yeah, you know.
Chris is a twiddler.
Follow xtraversial on Twitter.
Do you think Johnny's a twiddler?
No.
Okay.
Comment below if you're a twiddler. If you need help,
Tiddle.
call for help. If you're addicted to twiddling, call this number for help. Yeah.
I got the twiddler.
You got the twiddle.
So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What else? Is there anything else you want to add? We pretty much covered the whole Twitter thing.
So, so I'm in university, right? And I'm taking a history class of art.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, like, if you were an artist,
You look like an art major right now.
what? Hey guys,
If you guys aren't watching the video, watch it. He looks like an art major. Jeez.
finger painting.
Yeah, man. Okay, continue.
So, the professor was explaining that back then you can get recognized as an artist like super quickly. Like sometimes there's gonna be like arts exhibitions where they have like spaces and artists can just reserve it to expose their art.
Yeah.
And there's been a bunch of names of artists, people inventing new type of art. Like the Red Room, you know, the people that take photos and then they dip the picture
Yeah.
from a dude right there. There was another history about a guy that there was an exhibit that artists that are not well known bring an art project or whatever and we'll exhibit. This motherfucker, I think it was Dupet. It was Dupet something. He went to a public bathroom, unscrewed the urinal stall, cleaned it, exhibited, and he put the year what it made and he flipped it over. Why you put a urine stall there? No, that's a fountain of life.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, now that's awesome, but
And then some people are like, "Whoa."
no, and the person that run the whole art exhibit wanted to remove it, but since it went already to the press, everybody wanted to fucking see it.
Jeez.
So grabbing all that, but now when I brought up with Instagram, Twitter that hashtags are not working that much, and if you're an artist, you can't get recognized.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like
I think, look, with social media, again, everything's changing. It's a lot.
and like you said, you have to be very consistent, or if not,
Yeah, with everything, consistency is key. It's just like you just have to like be on it, and if you have a regular life schedule, it's really hard.
it is.
Like now me working 5 days a week, sure I can find the free time, but then I also like I have a girlfriend. I wanna see her. I be with my family. I like watching basketball games. I like attending basketball games. I'm gonna go to 2 games at the end of this month. I like gaming with all my friends at night. It's just like, and then you just get to this point where you're just like, especially with the schedule we have, like at any minute of free time, we just like appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, and I tried doing being a streamer, but university.
Streaming is hard.
It is hard.
Streaming is hard.
It was university, my job, my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and also the type of art that I've been putting out on Instagram.
Right.
Like, it's just there's not much time.
And with this whole podcast thing, also because everyone also does podcasts.
Yeah.
And the thing is, a lot of these podcasts, people already have their popularity established. So it's like, that's the cool thing when you become famous. You could honestly start anything and it's gonna get attraction. It's like, I have all these followers now. Now I can do this. Like, boom, podcast. It's gonna automatically get a bunch of views. But we're starting like from the ground up.
Yeah.
And
have we made it so far? Because we're in episode 28?
Yeah, we're episode 28, and yeah, we should put more work into it in terms of like promoting it. We always forget, and like I just always keep forgetting to like get clips and post it on Instagram and TikTok. Like right now, TikTok is the tool. That's the tool right now.
I have another topic to talk about. Do we have time?
Not much. I think we're over the time, but
fuck. We're gonna leave it for the other episode.
Write it down though. We're gonna forget.
I think my girlfriend.
Yeah, ending it off, like, yeah, like it's kind of hard to find free time, but if you're motivated, then yeah, because it's like, I just got done doing 9 to 6. As soon as it hit 6, I clocked out, I showered, got all my equipment, and I came out here,
Yeah.
And Silver lives close by, so it's like, we like doing this, but yeah.
It takes
it's
time.
Just consistency. Social media is very difficult, but the platform, the tool right now, you should do all social media, but what can help you a lot is TikTok, and you have to take advantage of it.
Yay.
So, and I feel we're not taking advantage of it now, but we're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
So,
we're gonna try.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's all we have for today's episode. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we upload a brand new episode. And yeah.
Tell your mom.
Tell your dad. Tell your brothers, sisters, cousins.
The unborn baby.
Yeah, like
the dead dog.
Fish. And did you say dead dog?
No.
Glue, 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 glue. You can listen to the podcast Spotify, Apple, Google, or anywhere else, I think. But yeah, those 3 main platforms are there. You can follow us on social media if you want to. Follow xtraversial on social media. All the links will be in the description below.
Even the merch.
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
We love you.
We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
I love you.